Hey guys, and welcome to the 15th episode of this Minecraft Skyblock series. And the last episode we end up over here creating this massive slime farm, but today I have a ton of things to do, and this is because I'm preparing to create one of the most important farms for this world, that is going to be a cobblestone farm. But that is the thing that we are not going to be doing, at least for today. Today we are going to prepare the materials that we need for creating that farm, and for that I need to create some other farms, exactly 3 other farms, and today we are going to complete all of those tasks. The goal of today's episode is to get some comparators and observers, and for that we need to complete some steps that includes, for example, creating a magma cube farm, a zombified piglin farm, and also a bartering setup. So let's start with the material collection and getting each resource step by step. As you have seen in the visuals, the first thing to get is a ton of powdered snow, well, at least 25 of them. So I'm going to a snowy place in which I can get some of those powdered snow, and I'm getting with me a ton of iron to craft a little bit of cauldrons. I have also a little bit of birch to craft over there, and with that I'm going to start our first things. I catch you when I get into the snowy biome. I've arrived here in the fox farm, in the snowy fox farm, that gives me emerald for the first of the game, and I'm going to place over here these lot of cauldrons over here, and I'm going to wait until the snow starts falling, because with that I think I could fill all of those cauldrons, and with that I'm going to be able to have all the snow powder, the powdered snow that I'm going to need. I'm seeing that maybe I don't have enough inventory space. Well, I have exactly 25 spaces, one plus. So I will leave the cauldrons over here because it's the only place, well, the only place now is the closest place in which I can get some powdered snow. So I will left all of those cauldrons over here, and if I need more, I just craft them back there in home. With the iron farm is quite easy. 7 iron per cauldron is not that much. So I'm gonna stay right here waiting for the snow to fall and see if it doesn't take that much, because I don't want to stay over here infinite time. And also maybe we should can see some little arctic foxes over here, because they're quite cool. Powdered snow is 26 over here, 27, 28 blocks of powdered snow, and I've got only 1 emerald, but a ton of other things. For example, this amount of sweet berries. And with this, I think I can go back home and check on our material list, the first spot of it, that is the powdered snow, and now we can get into the second stuff that we need to collect for this episode. Back at home, the next step, as you can see in the visuals, is to get a magma cube form. No, magma block is the result of the magma cube. So for that we have to go to the nether, and for that we obviously need some obsidian, and for that we need lava. So I've placed over here in the dripstone farm, like the tiny dripstone platform that I have right here, I've placed this tiny setup with few cauldrons. I think there are 11 of them, and I have up here, oh, I almost died. I have up here 11 blocks of lava, and I'm gonna let this lava over here and take the next 9 to complete the portal, because I just need 9 buckets more, because with 10 buckets I can create the nether portal. So now is another time, a moment to wait a little bit for these cauldrons to fill up, and also I think I will wait for this dripstone to grow and see if I can finally complete all this platform with the dripstone to have a little increased production of them. After waiting a little bit more than a little bit, I get this amount of dripstone, so I think now I should have at least to increase by a little bit this production. And also I have all the cauldrons filled, and I've gathered one of these cauldrons before getting out of home. So right now I'm having, oh, I've missed placing this one. Okay, now I place it. For now I have enough obsidian to go to the nether, so that's also a thing that I want to do, and it's a great thing, because going to the nether without the lava at the start, it's like a big deal for me. Gathered the 10 obsidian, I don't know where I'm going to put the obsidian right now, the portal. Maybe over here is not that bad, maybe not that close to the chest area, but I feel like maybe right here, like so. I can place the last, and now I need to do some tricks, some old Minecraft tricks, because I don't have flint and steel, because I don't have flint, so I have to light the portal right now with some lava, and I'm going to show you how to do this. And with that, it's enough for you to get a light started and to light your nether portal. But right now I'm going to place sandstone in all the faces of the blocks of wood, because I don't want to get my whole place burned. And I feel like I've lost an axe right now. I had an axe and now I don't have it. So I think I've lost it. I don't know exactly where. So I'm going to trade for a new one and get into the nether ASAP. Okay, so the portal is finally lighted, so I can go to the nether to take a first impression of it. I think it should be, yes, it should be fully voided. There's no blocks. It's spawned with a little bit of this crimson, and also in the warp forest with a little bit of nylium. But just with this is the amount of netherrack that we're going to have, at least for now. And which biome we're obviously we're going to be in a crimson forest, yes, and we are trying to seek for a basalt delta. That's the biome we are looking for. So get back and take some blocks and try to find a basalt delta right now. And this is because in a basalt delta there are only two types of mobs spawning. Those are the magma cubes and the ghasts, and for that we're trying to get into there. And I found one 400 blocks away, so it's not that far. And I'm putting some blocks to craft the bridge, and also to build the farm when we arrive to the basalt delta. So let's hit you when I arrived over there. We arrived to a basalt delta. You may notice it because of these like particles. Looks like ashes falling. I feel like it's one of the coolest particles of the game. And also I bring over here all the materials I'm going to need to construct this farm right now. So is the thing that I'm going to do in this moment. I'm going to place it over here. Should be better to place it as lower as I can, but as it's a temporary farm and I feel like it's not going to be the end type of farm that I'm going to use for gathering these magma cubes. It's just like a temporary thing to get a little bit of magma blocks. I'm going to place it over here. Don't care about the map height, don't care about some other mechanics of Minecraft, and let's construct it. I have planned it, and let's place it here in the world. Actually completed, and I've added a little bit more of these walls over here and also these trapdoors, and it's working pretty fine. I've been here for I think 10 or 11 Minecraft days, and I have a little bit of magma cream over here. So two of the things that we have to get completed, that are the farm for these magma cubes and also the magma cream. And with all of this magma cream, I feel like I should take this lava back home, this iron, maybe the buckets. Let's see which are the most important things right now. I feel like this, the rest is not that important. Today we're going to be doing 3 farms. I'm pretty happy to do this amount of progress in just one episode. It's quite cool. And this string, I don't know where it's coming from. Maybe from some striders that are spawning here on lava. Maybe that's the case, and we're having some string because of that. There is a 1101. That means I've been here for 25-30 days more or less, Minecraft days I'm meaning, and I have full inventory of magma blocks, I feel like this should be enough. And I'm starting to do this that some of you could remember for one of the first episodes that I've constructed like this way to get down, that at the moment I feel like it's the only one that still works, or that works for you if you want to get down into a place. After waiting a little bit, as you can see over here, I've created a little bit of these block goals, and you don't have blocks, or you can't put water or that kind of things, because for example here in Nether I can't put water. So this way is a way that you can keep placing blocks downwards and do like this staircase until you get to the lowest level. And this is because in the lowest levels there are higher spawns. Maybe in another episode I explain exactly how Minecraft spawning works, but the concept that you have to know is that when you're lower in your world, as lower you get, the higher spawn rate you got. So if we want to construct a farm that actually produce somewhere decent drops, we have to go as deep as we want. And also we have to be here in this crimson forest, because being in the crimson forest allows these mobs to spawn hoglins, zombified piglins and piglins, and we can avoid the hoglins and the piglins to spawn with some blocks, and for that we are here in this crimson forest. So let's get down and start constructing this farm. Now the farm is actually finished. It's a quite low-tech one. I use the magma blocks to avoid the piglins and the hoglins to spawn, and I just have to hit this guy that has a helmet for avoiding him to despawn. As you can see over there, it has a tiny helmet, and if I hit him with one of those eggs, the rest are going to get angry with me, these guys over here, and they're going to run towards me, and then they are going to die, because there are like tiny killing chambers that works with the entity cramming, and uses the entity cramming to kill these guys and drop me gold. I have a tiny bit amount of chest, and the thing that I have to do right now is just to get done some of AFK session around here, get a little bit of gold, and then we should be able to finish the next one, because the task of creating the gold farm is now checkable in our list. After waiting up there a little bit and hitting this guy, I've gathered 2 full stacks of gold blocks. That is a lot of gold, and I have less than an hour to end this episode because I have to take a flight. So I have to take a plane, not a flight. So I have to do it quick, and this is the last step, the one that is missing. So with this and a tiny new farm, we're heading to the last few things that we're going to get, because now we can cross the gold of our checklist, and there are just 2 steps more. Well, I think 3, but 2 are mostly the same. So let's get that 2 done. The last step is to get these guys, the piglins, and with the gold that I've got over here, I think I should be able to trade a little bit with them and see if I can get a little bit of quartz. So for now, this is going to be my setup for trading with these piglins for bartering. And when I have a little bit more of electronic components, like for example the observer or the comparator, I feel like I should create a very big farm of these guys of bartering, and also a very big gold farm to mix it with it, and try and get as much items that these guys could give me, because they gave a ton of things. I'm going to come over here. Let me do this, and let me at the same time kill these guys, because if I kill them, yes, there's quartz over there. Yes, I don't have that much time, and getting it done this quick is actually wonderful. Also, I'm wearing these gold leggings for avoiding them to try and kill me. So let's see. I'm going to drop here little bit of gold, and let's wait for them to throw me as much things as they could. I'm going to wait with, I feel like 3 stacks of it, like so, and I'm going to craft this to have less inventory occupied, and maybe throw this string because I don't need it, and wait for them to throw me all the things that I need. Let's see. After trading a little bit with them, some gold, I've got a stack of quartz and 10 of them, so now I can get to the overworld and end this episode. We have crossed 2 of the things of my list in a single step, so that's wonderful. And now I just have to craft a little bit of comparators and a little bit of observers. So let's head. I think here I have a little bit of redstone, yes, as you can see. And now I can start crafting some of my needs. I've done like this tiny cobblestone generator, and it's quite funny because this is, in most of the Skyblocks, one of the first steps of the game, and for me to complete this tiny cobblestone generator, I have to do an iron farm, a slime farm, a mob grinder, massive, with like this incredible clock over here with a ton of torches, because I have done earlier a witch farm, also a fox farm, a prismarine farm. I don't know, I have done a ton of farms just to do this like tiny cobblestone generator, and it's quite funny for me right now to have done this. And now I have to get a little bit of cobblestone. I'm going to place that over there for me to... Oh, it's not the best. I should put maybe something of wood, but for now it's going to be okay. I'm just going to farm, I don't know, 30 of them, maybe a stack, and wait and can craft my stuff. I'm smelting some of my cobblestone, and I've got like this stone, like the smooth stone, and to have like all these crafts unlocked is amazing. And for doing all the things that we need, I just have to get an observer and we can take it out of the list, and 1 comparator, and we are done. 3 farms and a ton of work behind this episode just to get these 2 blocks. I'm going to be crafting a lot more of them out of cameras, but this is all the time that I have to do this episode, so I hope you like it. This is one of the most important episodes I feel in the whole series, and the next one is going to be a absolute blast. I hope the next one will be the next Friday. This one is going up this Friday, so I hope you like it. Wait for the next one because we're going to do a ton of things. Also, there's an SMP series incoming, so this is going to be wonderful. This is the best moment to get subscribed because it's going to be the best part of the channel. It's going to be an absolute blast. So if you like the content, don't forget to leave a like, to subscribe, and also don't forget to enjoy your life. Bye.